I'm here at Liwan Mall. This must be the largest gemstone mall in China, selling gemstones, beads, silver jewellery, the whole works. Join me as we take a walk through. I find myself inside this huge cavern of a space. And I decide to walk from this end right to the other side and to go up the different floors. So let's see what we will find in here. Look at the sheer scale of this place. Everywhere I turn, there is a dizzying variety of gemstones in different colors. Just look at all these gemstone beads. Welcome to Liwan. Walking into this side of Liwan Plaza is an absolute assault on the senses. Everywhere you look, there are just piles of bracelets stretching out in every single color of the rainbow. This is a gemstone lover's paradise. I finally hit the massive round section on the bottom floor and decide to head left. As I'm walking, this brilliant fiery red immediately catches my eye. It's a dedicated coral stand. Now I had to stop and ask because sustainability matters. And it turns out that this specific type of deep sea coral isn't endangered. Beautiful stuff. There must be at least 100 shops packed down into this corridor alone. The crazy part? Just about every single storefront you see here represents a massive factory operating somewhere out in China. But the journey doesn't stop there. I keep on moving deeper into the market. Even though I walk past dozens of stands, I just had to stop at this one massive pearl display. Looking at the sheer volume of stock sitting out on the counters, I'm reckoning there could easily be a couple of million rands worth of pearls sitting right here in just this one single stand. Now imagine if I would compute and think of how many millions of rands of stock is in every stand. This is a vast market. The quality and variety are absolutely mind-blowing. But what really catches your attention isn't just the finished jewellery, it's the action behind the counter. They either carefully drilling holes through raw stones or pearls, or they're stringing up beads into bracelets right in front of me. You're watching the supply chain in real action. As I keep walking, I spot these large agate beads. Man, I love these. They are so brilliantly colored and glossy they look exactly like a pile of sweets. But right next to them on the next stand, I see high-end jewellery made entirely from natural raw rocks. It's the perfect mix of rough nature and brilliant craftsmanship. When we get to the next floor, it's going to be unbelievable. I'm taking a deep breath and I'm walking on. Let's see what is upstairs. I've just walked past an amazing stand of sugilite. My. That one piece alone is priceless. Then I carried on and I encountered aquamarine, carnelian. It is incredibly easy to lose your sense of direction in here, but honestly, this is the kind of place where you want to get lost. And here is the absolute kicker. There are 5 more massive floors rising above me, just waiting to be discovered and photographed. The scale of this place is unreal. By this point, I'm completely caught up in this massive labyrinth of shops. Every time you turn a corner, thinking you've reached the end, a whole new hallway opens with another couple of storefronts in front of you. Then I decide, let's go up one floor. Here we go. You thought the lower floors were a treasure trove. Welcome to the inner sanctum. For a gemstone lover like me, this isn't just another floor in a Guangzhou wholesale market. This is the mothership. I've already secured hundreds of kilograms of different items from this specific floor, which is being packed right now. And you'd think that the excitement might wear off. Not a chance. Stepping out onto this level, the air changes, the scale changes. Rounding the corner, your jaw drops. Your eyes dart from one masterpiece to another. The sheer volume is dizzying. The quality is intoxicating. You're a kid in the ultimate candy store, and the shelves are stacked with Earth's finest treasures. South Africa isn't going to know what hit it. Time for me to get back to work. Row after row, shop after shop, filled with towering, breathtaking amethyst geodes. It's as if a tectonic shift occurred and transported the entire rich heart of Brazil straight into the middle of Liwan Plaza. Deep velvet purple catches the light, sparkling like galaxies trapped in stone. Giant crystal teeth grin from open rock faces, each specimen more magnificent than the last. Just when you think you've developed a tolerance for the sheer scale of Liwan Plaza, it completely resets your definition of huge. I stumble onto a stand housing these absolute behemoths. We are talking museum-grade, master-crafted sculptures that must weigh at least 300 to 400 kilograms each. The artistry here is unreal. They are massive, vibrant, translucent fluorite carvings, and believe it or not, monumental jade pieces shaped into the most wonderful, intricate Chinese scenes, waterfalls, traditional houses, and the works. The level of risk to carve something this massive out of stone is mind-blowing. And the price tag, let's just say, the largest one here costs significantly more than my entire house. And right next door, the grand finale of this floor, the absolute largest, most deep golden citrine geode I've ever laid eyes on in my life. It's glowing under the market lights. And honestly, pictures just don't do justice to the energy in this room. At this point, sensory overload is officially setting in. My mind is completely blown and I need to escape to the next floor just to process what I've actually seen. Take a deep breath with me because we are heading upstairs to see what else Liwan is hiding. Let's go. Well, we just stepped onto this floor, and what I see around me is one stand after the other with 925 or sterling silver jewellery. We are talking stands upon stands upon stands. There could be 100 stands over here. This is strictly a window shopping pit stop for me. This is dazzling, but it's not for me. Now, I just returned from an incredible sourcing trip in Jaipur, India, where I already stocked up on our silver jewellery inventory. Plus, if you look closely at most of the pieces here, they're a set of cubic zirconias. The craftsmanship is undeniably brilliant, but because we run a rock shop, CZ isn't our style. We are all about genuine gemstones in our jewellery. Finally, we've made it to the very top floor, and this is exactly where the magic happens for me. It's a treasure trove up here. We've got endless walls of vibrant glass beads, specialty shops packed with unique giftware, and incredible shop display items that are perfect for making specimens truly pop. And that wraps up our whirlwind walkthrough of just this small section of the massive Liwan Plaza. I really hope that you have enjoyed coming along for the ride and seeing the sheer scale of what goes on here. Bye. If you've loved this peek into the gem world, please leave your comments down below. I want to know what blew your mind. And share this video with your fellow stone lovers. If you haven't already done so, smash that subscribe button. You definitely do not want to miss the next episode, because we are heading to the absolute largest jewellery mall in all of Guangzhou. Until then, happy hunting, and I'll see you in the next one.